All right, well, hello everyone. Not really sure if anybody's here watching with us right now, but happy Princess Weekend, everyone. We are here at our home. Kristen is around, but I'm going to get my 10K done here today on the treadmill. I just thought it would be fun if anybody's at home and wanted to do the treadmill with us. I got my baby Yoda here. Grogu, he's ready to go. Got some water. Got all my Disney medals and everything ready to go here. Oh, there's Grogu. And I'm going to run the 10K here on the treadmill, and I hope that there's some people at home watching. Feel free to chat with me as I'm running. I did a quick warm-up, about a half mile, just a little bit ago, and I am hoping to finish this 10K in less than an hour, but we will see. It's probably going to get a little loud, because you know treadmills are loud. I do have a microphone. I don't know if you'll be able to hear me while I'm running, and I'm actually going to put in some headphones, but I will be watching the live chat, so please feel free to chat with me, ask questions, chat with each other. We're going to be live around the Magic Kingdom tomorrow, but today Kristen and I are going to be here on the treadmill. I love treadmills. Kristen's not a big treadmill fan, but she agreed begrudgingly to go ahead and run on the treadmill with me. Wish we had 2 treadmills, but we don't, just one. So she's going to have to go next. So, without any further ado, let me get the music going, start the Apple Watch. I need to restart the treadmill so that I get an accurate reading here on my distance. I feel like the distance is so much more accurate on the treadmill than it is on the Apple Watch. So I go off the distance on the treadmill. The Apple Watch is usually behind by like 0.3 of a mile or maybe more sometimes. All right, let's get this started. Treadmill is not cooperating. And here we go, should be moving. Gonna start my Apple Watch workout here. I have the Apple Watch set up so that when I start a workout, it starts playing my playlist automatically. So that's kind of fun. And I may start out a little slower at like 5.5 miles an hour right away. But then hopefully I'll work into some higher speed. Here we go. I feel like Baby Yoda gives me a little extra oomph, you know? All right, up to 6.5 miles an hour. Feel free to give me some support on the live chat. Would love to hear from you guys. 7 miles an hour. Thank you, Adam. So for some reason, the treadmill is not tracking distance right now. First time that's ever happened. It's telling me I've gone 0.0 miles. Everyone. I'm just at about 0.4 miles. I know a lot of you probably have some Disney playlists that you like. Techno. Treadmill's broken. It's not counting distance.
Well, we'll try unplugging it.
So like the first time you really need distance, now it's just 0, 0, 0, 0. Anybody at home running with me right now? Well, I guess if you are, it's a little hard to chat. So what you can't see is my giant fan in front of me, blowing nice cold air. Yeah, this is terrible. The treadmill isn't giving me time or distance, just speed. According to my Apple Watch, I'm at 0.6. So who knows if this speed's even right? Feels like it is. Say hi to everybody. See, look, no distance, no time.
I know.
Isn't that weird?
We just need to reset it, it's all. It'll be fine once we unplug it and put it back.
It's gonna mess with my time.
That's okay. Your watch should be pretty accurate within a little bit.
In a bit, yeah.
I know.
When I tap his head, his eyes blink.
I know.
Oh, that's weird. Hey, good morning, Las Vegas. Hope you're running with us. Happy runDisney Princess Weeknd. So what I like about treadmills, guys, I feel like it really helps you work on your form. And if you are trying to change your stride, I know I had real problems with IT band issues, and I had to change my stride a lot to make it go away. I feel like treadmills really give you a good opportunity to set a pace and adjust your stride and your cadence. I had to shorten my cadence quite a bit. When I was stretching out my stride, it felt good, but I was running into really bad ligament and IT issues on my legs. Yeah, Adam, anything over 5 miles an hour feels like the whole house is shaking. Luckily, we have a tiled floor. It's pretty solid. And here in Florida, the tile floor is laid right on the concrete slab. So, whereas up north, where it would be on probably a wood deck, here we're right on concrete. It's really nice. It's loud, but nothing's shaking. It's very steady. Yeah, so that's why ours seems steady. Unless you're in Florida too and you have a concrete slab. I feel like that's why a lot of people, they'll put their treadmills in their garage, right on the concrete. I'm at 1.08 miles at 11 minutes. So with my watch, the pace being behind, I'm not gonna make my hour 10K. So I would need to up the speed, but the watch isn't accurate. It's slow. Just heading down to the basement in Calgary. Running Dad, good to see you again. You gonna go for a run with me? High five, virtual. So D Muffin is wondering what speed I'm running at. If you can hear me, I'm at 7 miles an hour. I worked really hard, and I'm still working hard to get my recovery treadmill speed to be right around 7 miles an hour. I'm getting there, but in a mile or two, I'm gonna have to pull back, or sooner, probably to 6. 6 miles an hour is my good recovery pace right now. I'm trying to get to 7. So I'll run at 7 for as long as I possibly can until my heart rate starts to max out, which is happening right now. Probably because I'm talking a lot instead of breathing. Can you guys hear me? I know the treadmill is loud. Let me know if you can hear me. Running Dad YYC, are you gonna get on that treadmill or what? Come join me. Oh, you can hear me, awesome, good. I got this little fluffy microphone here, right in front of Grogu, so you should be able to hear him too. He's my running buddy. Oh, cool. Thanks, Tom. I'm glad you guys can hear me. Running Dad, having your coffee? Yeah, I did that about an hour ago. Completely understand. So lately I've been dealing with what I think is probably plantar fasciitis in my right heel. When I wake up in the morning, I can barely walk. But after I run a mile, it goes away to almost nothing. And then I wake up in the morning and it's back. I wear a sleeve at night, a splint. I have really good inserts. I can't figure it out. Hey, good morning, Pennsylvania, Bob. Good to see everyone. I want to make sure that everybody's with us tomorrow for our half marathon, live from the Magic Kingdom. All right, D-Muffin, you're getting on the treadmill later today. That's awesome. You can replay this then. Watch it then. What's everybody doing for their Princess virtuals? Is there anybody who's signed up for them? Who's running them at home? Is there anybody who's running them on their treadmill? rate's getting a little high, so I'm gonna do some nose breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Works really well. Running dead, starting your warm-up, half mile. That's what I did this morning too. If anybody knows of some men's running shorts, the 2-in-1s that don't bunch up, let me know. All mine bunch up. That may just be a personal problem. I'm not a tiny guy, so that may be why. Holly's wondering if we did the 5K. Yes, we did it yesterday. We ran at the boardwalk. It was breezy. It was cool. It was overcast. It was awesome. Right now in Orlando, it's in the 60s. Tomorrow is more of the same for the half marathon. So we're excited. Because it could have been hot. Who am I kidding? It still could be hot. All right, so I'm just at mile 2. I'm gonna dial it back to 6. Like I said, 6 is kind of my recovery pace. I'm gonna let my heart rate cool down a little bit. Hey HK, glad you're running with us. You're right. It's hard to write and type while running. It's hard to read while running. Oh, hey, thanks, Adam. I'll check out those running shoes. I'm using Brooks Levitate 4s, I think. I have like 6 pair. When they were on sale, I bought a ton of them from Fit to Run online. I think I got them for like $60 or less each. Bob K, 22 degrees is too cold for me. Probably a nice run though. You know what's really funny about the Apple Watch? The slower I run on the treadmill, the faster it says my pace is. And when I speed my pace up, the watch says I'm going slower. I don't know. Welcome to the feed, everyone. If you're just joining us, getting my 10K done here as soon as I'm done. Kristen is in the wings here getting warmed up. When I'm done, she's gonna take over. I'm about 2.2 miles in at about 21 minutes. I'm hoping to finish in an hour. My treadmill's not working correctly, so it's not really giving me an accurate count of distance. Normally, my fastest 10K that I've run on a treadmill is about 52 minutes. I've run a little faster in some live races. I think I was into like 49 minutes. But with no live races right now, I'm out of practice. I run more inside than I do outside, which is probably not great. So I'm just trying to keep it to hover around an hour. But maybe your goal is 2 hours. That's awesome too. Whatever your pace, whatever you're comfortable with, just finishing is an accomplishment. So like I said, I'm at about 6 miles an hour right now. I'm gonna rest here for a little bit. Six miles an hour is my recovery pace. I'd love to have that closer to 7. We'll work on that. What do you guys listen to while you run? What's your playlist? What type of music? I listen to uplifting trance because I feel like something with that good beat, I run faster. I call it the trifecta. So if you're running outside and you have these 3 things going for you, it feels amazing. Number 1, a slight downhill grade. Just slight, imperceptible. Makes you feel like you're running faster and makes you feel more powerful without even knowing. Number 2, a cool breeze to cool you off. And number 3, a really great song just starting. If all those things happen at the same time for me, I get chills, you feel powerful. It's amazing. They talk about a runner's high, and that is it. When I get that trifecta going, nothing can stop you. For about 2 minutes, when the song's done, and then you get a little uphill grade, and you feel like a brick. Yeah, Adam, I've been dealing with that arm swing issue. So when I run faster on the treadmill, I'll try to crank my arm speed to match so I get an accurate reading. It's ridiculous. Running Dad YYC, thank you for the recommendation on shorts. I will check those out. D-Muffin podcast or power metal? Power metal sounds great. I've tried podcasts. I can't concentrate. I'm too focused on trying to breathe. I think that's my problem. Getting that heart rate to go down. It's about 145 right now. When I was running at 7 miles an hour, I was up to about 160. About 170 is where I try to max out. I know that my battery is getting empty when I reach that heart rate. Phineas and Ferb, running Dad. Yeah, going for the Disney playlist. Kristen has a great Disney playlist that she uses. In no way is this a sponsorship, but Kristen and I love Peloton. So when we're not running to POVs, we have a membership to the Peloton digital app. Man, do I wish we had a tread. That's the Peloton treadmill. If you haven't seen it, Google it. It has slats instead of a belt. It's like running on a track. It's phenomenal, but it's $5,000. So we have a membership. We have a Peloton bike, which is awesome. But we use the digital app. So you have an iPad up here like this, and you run live runs and recorded runs, just like we're doing right now, only with a professional. That's how I learned to run. These professional runners take you on a run. The music's great. They tell you about form and how to pull your tailbone in, and what to do with your arms, not to clench your fists, to do like the potato chip, like you're eating potato chips. It helped me immensely. The digital app is like 10 bucks a month. Phenomenal. And it's not just running, cycling, outdoor runs, marathon training, yoga, strength training, and the instructors are amazing. I think you can do a free trial if you want. Oh, Star Wars for your long run. Yeah, that's nice. If I'm doing a really long run training, like a 2-hour, 3-hour run, sometimes I'll put on a good movie, like Indiana Jones, The Goonies, Star Wars, and you just kind of get lost in it. All right, a good song just came on. I'm gonna get a little speed boost here for a second. Taking it back up to 7. Some good nose breaths. Hey Josh from Two Fab Dudes, how you doing, man? Have safe travels. All right, dialing the speed back down to around 6. I just hit the halfway point, 3.1 miles. The 5K is done. Just a little 3.1 left to go. According to my watch, I'm not gonna make it under an hour. That's okay. That's awesome, Josh. Safe travels. It's nice and warm in Florida right now. Not too warm. It was a little chilly this morning. When you get here and you step off that plane in Orlando, that humidity is just gonna hit you like a ton of bricks. Is there anybody else who's coming to Disney? Other than the two fab dudes, anybody else coming to run their Princess virtuals here at Disney? Or is everybody at home? Which is still cool. I'm at home. What kind of setups do you guys have in your house? Do you guys do something like this, where you put your medals around you? I think it gives you kind of some inspiration. I like to light it up nice. I feel like if your running environment is aesthetically pleasing, I feel like it helps you run, or at least it helps me run. Dopey pictures, yeah, that's awesome. Don't you hate that? When you're running and your music cuts out because you're getting a phone call and it's spam? Potential spam. That's what's intruding on my workout. I probably need to put Do Not Disturb on. So we have a little Yorkie who is not able to stand still. So when I run, we have a little basket we put him in. So he's right over here in his basket, just watching me. Getting close to the 4-mile mark. Still at 6 miles an hour. If you noticed, I haven't had any water or nutrition yet. I have some water here, usually inside, since it's nice and cool and I've got a breeze. I don't really need a lot of water until after 6 miles, but I've got it just in case. So who out there in YouTube land is planning to run tomorrow with Kristen and I? Anyone? we are doing a live half marathon POV from Bay Lake and the Magic Kingdom tomorrow, starting at 9 a.m. Eastern and lasting, well, we think about 4 hours to walk the half. We'd love to run, but you can't run over there in the park. So we're gonna give you guys a nice, slow, steady POV to run to at home. Feel like you're part of Princess Weeknd right there at Disney. So, rookie move, I forgot to charge our iPad last night. And our iPad is what's running our live stream, this one right here, because there's a camera over here. But this is what runs the live stream. So, it's plugged in, it's at about 50%. Fingers crossed that it'll last about another hour and a half. If it goes out, it's okay. I've got a second option. So still at about 6 miles an hour. I feel like I could keep this up. This is my 10K pace. Probably half marathon pace too. If I was doing a marathon, I'd be somewhere around 5 miles an hour. I think that's about an 11-minute mile. This is probably right at a 10, maybe a little under. I don't know the conversion offhand. But my watch is telling me I'm closer to 10 and a half. I know that's not accurate. Bob K, are you out there? Are you gonna watch us tomorrow? You coming along for the ride? We're not at Epcot, so we're not going to be able to get our Carl's combo. We are planning to go to be our guest afterwards. We'll see if we're feeling up to it. Got about 25 minutes left, I think. Ah, Bob K, that's awesome. Good to hear. Running Dead, well, I see. How's your run going? You don't have to respond. I'm just asking. I know you're running. So like I said before, Kristen is over here. She's up next. She is on deck for her 10K. Ah, thumbs up, Running Dead. Thank you. Ah, Hi, D Muffin. Awesome. You'll be there tomorrow. I love it. Can you usually tell how far you've run by how far the sweat saturation on your clothes is? Right now I'm at about belly button level. Kristen was nice enough to order me this Prince shirt for today, and I love it. It is cotton, heavy, thick cotton, so a way better shirt for running inside than outside. But still, very grateful for that. And you'll see her costume in just a minute. I don't know if you guys can see it behind me. Those are there they are, our virtual boxes. That was pretty cool that runDisney sent boxes, because it's like a showpiece. It's like, we're gonna keep them, they're great. We love it. So I'm gonna stay right here at 6 miles an hour, probably through the rest of the 10K. Which is less than 2 miles. I'd love to amp it up a little bit, but without having an accurate reading right now on the treadmill, I don't know what to push towards. I don't know where I'm at, so. Heart rate's at about 150. Wish it was a little lower, but I'm talking, so I'm not breathing as much as I normally do. Girl Goose giving me the force. I watch my form and say if you have poor form, you get tired quicker, your legs cramp up easier, more susceptible to injury, all those things. So they say your feet should land directly under you. Your head should be up. You don't want to look down. You should be looking up, getting those good breaths of air in. I found that even, oh, this sounds ridiculous, smile through the pain. You put a smile on your face. One of the Peloton instructors told me that. Just smile. And just putting a smile on your face kind of helps your whole body posture. It's crazy. Try it, even if you're not happy. And then do the potato chip, like you're eating potato chips. You don't want to clench, just loose. And, you know, let your arms drive you. I'm not an instructor by any means, just giving tips, things that have worked for me. I am closing in on the 5 mile marker. I'm at 47 minutes. What do you guys do for pre-workout? If you know me, you know it's just coffee. I have some instant coffee, Nescafe. I mix it with warm water, and I chug it in my runDisney Expo glass. Kristen thinks it's the most disgusting thing in the world, and by all accounts, it actually is. But it works so well. I wish I could share my music playlist with you all. YouTube doesn't allow me to do that, unfortunately. So you have to put up with listening to me drone on. Thank you guys so much for being with us today. Thought we'd try something different. I know this is a little weird, a little boring, but I think so many of us treadmill runners find it interesting, I know I do, to see other people run and what they do, how they do it. Treadmill running people say is boring. I don't think it is if you do it right. It's low impact for me with the little bit of plantar fasciitis that I think I have, self-diagnosed. It's easy on my feet, joints. I run every single day, which is not recommended, I know. So I feel like, at least if I'm running every day, I'm doing it inside on a treadmill. It's a little softer on the joints. Running Dad YYC. Short run just has water as a pre-workout. Good. Long run oatmeal. Yeah. You know what we do? We have a Mickey Mouse waffle maker, and we make Mickey Mouse waffles. They're great for long runs because you can bring a couple with you for runDisney events early in the morning. Bring a couple of them. Oh, it's great. I had one this morning. I used to do this really crazy pre-workout called LIT by Beyond Raw. I'll warn you, it's not for everyone. It's more made for, well, it's made for intense cardio. Not really made for long runs, maybe for a 5K. Anyway, it's called LIT, L-I-T. You can get it from GNC. It makes your whole body tingle. Like it's got little prickles everywhere. Kristen tried it once and she's like, this is not for me. Feels like you're getting stabbed by little knives all over your body. Really weird. Yeah, D-Muffin, you're right. Treadmills are great for pace setting. When I go outside, I'm like, oh man, how do I know how fast I'm running? I don't have something pushing me to pace. So you're right. Oh, running fasted. Yeah, no food. That's Kristen for sure. She doesn't like to eat a lot before running. Now, I would wager that I am getting close to the 10K mark right now. But my treadmill's not recording distance for some reason. We moved it over here for the live and had to unplug it and plug it back in, so I think it's acting funky. It's not giving me time or distance. So I think I'm pretty close to it. My Apple Watch says I'm at like 5.3 miles. So it's like a mile under. What kind of headsets or headphones do you guys use? I use these little Bose free Sound Sport. They're the total wireless ones that twist into your ear. Took a little getting used to. They're kind of big. They feel like they'll fall out, but they don't. They're waterproof. The sound quality is amazing, and the battery is what's exceptional. What I found was I used to run with AirPods because I loved them and the sound quality was good. They would not last a marathon for me. I don't run fast enough. I need headphones that'll last for 5.5 hours. The AirPods weren't doing it. These, I have never had battery issues with. They last a long time. We tried those bone conduction ones, the aftershocks. Did not like those at all. If you're only listening to podcasts, they're probably fine. What's great about aftershocks, they don't go in your ear, so you can hear what's going on around you. So you don't have to worry about cars or traffic surprising you. But the sound quality is terrible. I bought some, tried them out once, didn't even run, just put them on my head, didn't like it, sent them back. But I know a lot of runners live by aftershocks. Yeah, there you guys go, everybody loves them. I'm different, I need good sound quality, I need that booming bass. So I think I'm all alone here. Oh yeah, Nicole, incline. I haven't been doing a lot of incline on my treadmill, just because I had some IT band issues that were aggravated by hill work. But you're so right. Going slower in incline, if you're really trying to work out at a higher intensity, get your heart rate going with a lower impact, it's awesome. Yeah, long runs on treadmills are hard. I did a marathon on a treadmill last month. I watched the entire Mandalorian series. It was great, I loved it. Platonics, okay. I've never heard of those, but I'll look into those. But yeah, everybody loves the aftershocks. Do you guys find that the sound is loud enough and good enough for you? Maybe I'm just like a bass nerd, I don't know. I need that booming sound. Probably bad for my ears. Kristen, you'll see in a second. Oh, hi, Amy Brevard. I know, Amy, you're doing the celebration run tomorrow, I think, with the runDisney Run people. That will be fun. In a minute, you're going to see Kristen has the same Bose as I do, only they have the cable between them, which is actually nice. She really likes that. so that if you need to just wear one, you also don't lose them as easy. What I like about the bows is they come with this really cool charging case that you can put them in and charge. It's nice. All right, so I'm at 58 minutes, and I am almost done. I'm at 5.7 miles. Yeah, Amy, let us know how that run and celebration goes tomorrow. Please post pictures on our at runDisney Daily on Facebook. We're going to have a post tomorrow. Please post your pictures. We'd love to see them. All right, Kristen's on deck. All right, I'm going to try and finish this out a little faster. Got to get those negative splits. Upped it to about 7 miles an hour. Gotta finish strong. Thank you, HK. Just at 6 miles, 0.2 to go. Going for max heart rate, about 170. Gotta empty the gas tank. Going up to 8. For the last 1/10 of a mile, 8 miles an hour. rate to 175, pretty good. Yay! And that's it. I can't get it to stop.
Well, that can't be good.
That's why the safety clip is so important. I hit the speed down, it wasn't working. So you guys definitely got to use these things. But I'll tell you what, going from 8 miles an hour to a stop is rough for me. So I need to just walk for a second. Kristen, are you ready?
Ready to go?
All right, just to walk this out a second. Maybe we should unplug the treadmill, reset it.
No.
You sure?
Just let it go.
Because these guys aren't working. Okay, all right. All right. It's always a good idea. Walk it out a little bit after you're done. And do stretches. Thanks, Bob K. Appreciate it. That was in just about an hour on my watch, but in real life, I think it was probably closer to 56 minutes or something, which I'm super happy with. And done a little bit of a cool down here. I'm gonna go do some stretches, and it is Kristen's turn. Thank you guys for watching. Kristen is here now. She has taken over. I'm gonna grab Grogu and take him with me.
Okay, everybody. Awesome to see all of you guys on the live chat.
Oh, you're not gonna wipe the treadmill down first? You trust me?
I do. Okay.
I wanted to check this really quick. I don't even know if I can. I wanted to see if we could see what the battery level is, but oh well.
Okay.
We'll just go with it.
I'm good.
All right.
Okay, let me go. Let me finish
Do
this
it.
up. This is
All
gonna
right.
be, I'm gonna try to do this real quick.
Are you sure you don't want Grogu with
No,
you? You don't
I
need
do
him?
not.
Okay.
I'm just fine without
I
Grogu.
have some battery chargers there if you need to plug your phone in. Are you good?
I'm real good.
Okay.
I'm
all right.
real good.
Take it away.
Okay, I'm gonna get going. I wanna hope to just knock this out. So everybody knows that, let me get this started here. Okay. There we go. Ah. Yeah, it looks like the treadmill may not work here. Oh, here we go.
Get it?
Yep, now it's
I
starting.
had to use the manual plus and minus to get it to go fast.
No, it's good now. It has an error message, and we'll fix that after this live stream. But I've got it going. It's good.
Awesome.
You know,
Just
technical
make sure-
achievement.
Has anybody ever been on a treadmill when the power goes out? Because I have, and it's scary. I was running at about 7 miles an hour when the power cut, and it just stops.
Yeah. So let me start my watch here. Adam, can you move your little fun fan here?
Oh, you don't want it to.
Adam has a like a wind tunnel, like the most massive fan you've ever seen in your whole life blowing on him. I can't run like that. So let me get myself started here, an indoor run. See, mine's tracking a distance, so it's working fine now for me. But the problem is I do have an error message on our treadmill. We'll have to look at that a little bit later. And so I really can't see it, super dim, because the error message is up there. So let me start my indoor run on my watch here, get myself all addressed. So I decided on a Cinderella theme this morning, so that I had never run in Cinderella, so I was hoping that this year's race I could run a Cinderella. That didn't quite work out. So today, this is the start of a Cinderella outfit that I was working on. So let me go ahead and get my speed up here. So my, kind of like Adam, my kind of jogging pace is like a 6. I'm real happy with that. I guess they would call it a conversation pace. So to me, that's just fine. I'll start it out like that. But I'll kick it up to like an 8 in a little bit, because I'm a little eager to be done with this particular run. I'm not a treadmill runner. I would much rather be outside right now, but that's okay. I almost always have movies on while I run on the treadmill. So I don't have a movie going. I'm watching myself, and I've got some music. And speaking of movies, I should probably just bring this up. So I was just kind of looking at my phone before it was my turn, and Disney just released their trailer for the new Cruella movie. So I love 101 Dalmatians, and I love Glenn Close in the original 101 Dalmatians, obviously not the cartoon, but I think they did fabulous. And Emma Stone plays Cruella de Vil in this next movie. So I saw the trailer. It looks amazing, and I'm so excited. If you have not seen it, go look up the Cruella trailer. She looks pretty scary. They did a good job making Cruella de Vil certainly a villain. So I'm eager to see if they're going to put it in theaters or straight to Disney Plus. So as far as movies go, I am kind of happy because, like I was just mentioning, a lot of movies I'll watch on the treadmill to kind of make the time go by a little faster. So if they put it to Disney Plus, I probably won't be sad about it. But who doesn't miss the movie theater experience? Additionally, speaking of things that Disney announced this week, I was so happy that they put out a little bit, not a lot of details, but a little bit of detail about the Disney's 50th anniversary. October 1st is when it starts. It's gonna go for 18 months. And they said that they already have kind of like a purple, pinkish, gold color scheme, but they're gonna do that throughout the parks, adding in some like gold and purple coloring to things. And the one thing that I noted was they're gonna add some lighting to Spaceship Earth. I wish they would have told us more, but because I'm hoping for like a big event. I know that they're not going to do fireworks, in my opinion. I know everybody would love fireworks for the 50th anniversary, but it's just not something that I could see them doing. They are really safety conscious, so I think it would be surprising to me if they added fireworks. So, and I was hoping it would be more of, okay, for the 18 months, they'll have certain parades, maybe a show. And I don't even know about showing a building, but maybe a castle show. So, but tomorrow, Adam talked about it, the live stream that we're doing, and we are gonna wear the Mickey's 50th birthday outfits, and they released what the new 50th anniversary attire will be for Mickey and Minnie. What I didn't understand is, like, where? Are they gonna wear it in all the parades, or, because everybody knows, like, you see Mickey throughout the property in different places, but what, is he gonna wear the outfit everywhere or just Magic Kingdom? I don't know. Whew. There we go. See, we have a fan built into the treadmill, and I just use the fan here. I don't need a wind tunnel. So you guys can see, like, I've got my little sparkle skirt. I love these because anything that I want to wear with it, I can add to it. So it's just got shorts. In this case, I've got a skirt underneath. But you can make the costume real easy with those. So, I'm getting close to a mile, which, as Adam mentioned, I'm really annoyed because my watch is always tremendously behind. So unless you're like looking real crazy, then it never keeps up. So I'm going a little slower than I normally would. Lately, I've been doing a 6 for a quarter of a mile. As I call it, I watch the little track on the treadmill. And then after it goes around the track once, which is a quarter mile, then I'll kick it up to an 8. And I'll do that for a quarter mile. So, let me fix my headphone here. But it's a little bit more difficult to do the faster paces and talk to all you guys. So I figured, I'm not here for a PR today. But I will say, what is not really fair, and I know Adam's in the other room listening, is I just took our husky out around the back a couple of times or more. So I've already had like 20 minutes of exercise on my watch, running with the husky in the back. So that's not really fair. I really, I wore out the big energetic dog before I started. I will say, if you have dogs, I posted it before a couple times, nobody will make you run faster than some of these dogs, breeds. So we have a husky, but get yourself a Vizsla, a golden, a husky, probably labs would be good. Those dogs will wear you out. And as much as I love running outside, she loves it even more. And if I'm going too slow, that dog will tell me I'm going too slow. So there's times where I think I'm not in it for a really fast run, and Bella has decided it's that day. So we'll be pushing like an 8:30 minute mile or faster. But we're getting to that time where we can't take her out because it'll get too hot for her. So the husky can probably run in the cooler temperature like it is now, like 60s, 70s, a good 6 to 8 miles without a water break. So I highly recommend it. If you're not on the treadmill and that's pushing you to go faster, that dog has most certainly made me push. Oh, you know what I should talk about too? We were talking about clothes the other day, or earlier. But we were just at Raw Threads yesterday because I absolutely love the Disney Expos. We've mentioned it a lot of times and I kind of miss it a lot. So I had heard that Raw Threads was over at the Swan, and they were the nicest, as they always are. And I did buy an outfit, so check out the video. We just posted it last night too. If you're looking for Disney merchandise, maybe you just want to wear it around the house, or to the parks. Specifically, the outfit I picked out, I don't think I'm gonna wear it running, because I bought it intentionally to wear to go to the parks. It's super comfortable, lightweight, and just has a great design on it. So I can't wait to show you guys. I'll probably we do have some reservations coming up at the parks, as long as it's a little warmer out. I'll probably take some pictures in the next 2 weeks and I'll show everybody. But I kind of kept it a secret. I showed all the other pieces. So I'll show you what I liked and why I liked it. So I heard Adam talking a little bit about Peloton. That's really big in my life. I got the bike 3 years ago, before it was real cool, before everybody jumped on, and I needed something to cross-train. And so I had the bike when I could go on a live class, and there'd be like 10 people. So when they were shouting out, they were talking to you. And I love that. They've grown really big now, so if you get a shout out, it's definitely a big deal. But I cross train because Adam runs every day, every single day. I've been running as a hobby, about 10 years. And over that time, I found out that it's just not right for me, personally, to run every single day. So it just got to be a point where it wasn't fun. And I was getting injured. So the bike has helped me tremendously to balance that. And also, when I've had some situations in my life and I just need a workout where somebody's there to be uplifting and encouraging, Peloton achieves that for me. And again, I'm talking about the bike. I love the treadmill. It's wonderful, but the bike is my baby. And you know, it's funny. Adam got me into triathlons. We were supposed to do our first one last spring, and it was canceled due to COVID, quarantine, all that stuff. So we are supposed to be doing one in March, and I didn't really ride road bikes. I just did the Peloton stuff. But now that I have the road bike, absolutely love that too. So I feel like there's variety, so that if, I wouldn't say I get bored, but if I'm just not feeling like I want to run or my heart's not in it, I have all these great options. So I can swim or I can bike, and I still feel like I've gotten my exercise in for the day. So we'll see. We've got a lot of training to do between now and March, but we train so much, I feel like we'll be fine. It's honestly the swimming part that should be interesting. I know a lot of people that do triathlons, and I envy their swimming abilities. I said I like just sitting by the pool, and I can swim generally, but competitively, I don't know. We'll see. Woo, good job running, Dad. First time in 3 weeks. That's pretty awesome. Okay, so I'm hitting about 2 miles here right now. Which I'm like, oh man, now I got 4 miles left. But I kind of just go 1 mile at a time. Whew. So, one thing I love that you guys can see in the shot is the metal boxes. Adam did a great job setting everything up here. So this all is there normally. We tweaked the back a little bit, but I'm telling you, if you ever go to Disney Race, do not discount or just toss anything they give you. You never know when it will come in handy at home. Like these mylar blankets. It was cold, one of the races that we did, so they gave us those. So we said, hey, we didn't really need them, so we just folded them up and brought them home. We've done it a couple times. So I keep a towel with me. I hate to be all sweaty. So I will say, this is nice a little bit to be on the treadmill today. We have a super busy day tomorrow. Like getting over to the Grand Floridian like 7:30 a.m. And then we'll do the live stream for about 4 hours. And then we want to take some photos, hang out. And then Adam mentioned we have reservations at Be Our Guest. I'm so excited. That's like a reward. And I have been in there before. I'm not really thrilled with the price. They jacked it up after they reopened, which I think is wrong. So this food better be real good. We're gonna have to give you a review. Well, maybe on Facebook, but the food better be spectacular. That's all I have to say. And then, so by the time we get home, it's late tomorrow. And then work starts on Monday. So maybe I didn't think this through all the way. You know, other thing I wanted to point out, I'm looking at myself on the screen and making sure everything's good. At the expo is where you can find Disney merchandise that's really unique. Up here, I loved it. They had one of the artists at the Disney Expo. Oh, duh, it says marathon on it. So I told Adam, that's amazing, like memento, to have the hand-drawn character sketch of Mickey for our wall here and to go with the shadow box. I made a shadow box. It cost me like a third of the price to buy it. But that's the kind of stuff that I miss about going over there. Whew. So Adam will run straight through. We'll see if I do. I'd rather do intervals, like 3 miles, walk a little bit, like maybe like a couple minutes, and then walk the rest. I may end up walking at some point. because I really give it up for these fitness instructors that run and talk like this the entire class. It's not easy. And I wouldn't consider myself like a professional by any means. And I like something to drink. Adam will go the whole time, no drinks. I don't think that's good. I think that's bad. But, so I have a little something. I have water. I have another energy drink that I've got for fitness. But really today, I'd rather just focus on finishing, talking with you guys, and having a good time. So I see Running Dad wants to hear about Adam's health journey. Oh, he'll tell you. His journey is utterly amazing. Kind of how he's worked through that and come so far and maintain. Adam and I talk about that a lot. It's not just about losing the weight as much as maintaining, and I think it goes for maintaining it even just in your athletic abilities too, because I will tell you, regardless of your weight, it's easy to just not work out for a little while, a couple weeks, but to get back into it, it's hard. I've gone off and on the wagon for running and even just fitness. I have 2 kids, so as a mom, I have a lot going on, a lot. So I have to find time to run and take care of the house and work and do everything else. The hardest part, I tell Adam and everybody else, is that you can lose the weight, and that's hard, believe me. But it can be so much harder and almost devastating mentally when you gain it back, or some, and feeling okay with how you're doing, and learning how to live that lifestyle. For me, that's the hardest. I love sugar and nachos. So give me some good tortilla chips and some guac or salsa, and I'll be your best friend. But like anything, it's not good if you're eating it all the time. And I've been in the same rut where I'll gain a bunch and then I'll lose it. And then I'll gain a bunch and then I'll lose it. And Adam's always telling me, you're fine, you're fine. But it's about consistency. And believe me, I am not always consistent. Okay, so I'm about 3 miles here. Halfway. And, you know, I was eager to run a little faster, but it is what it is. So you guys will have to deal with me for a few extra minutes. I mean, how often do you get on a treadmill with a camera on you? I don't know. So if you're at home, do me a favor, since you're not the one talking, I think you should put your speed up. Another point. Go ahead. Kick it up a notch. And I'll keep talking. And you push forward for me. And I'll cheer you on. Oh, you know what I should talk about too? I'm not real into races all over the United States, even though I keep up with the big races. But locally, here in Florida, one of the big half marathons is the Tampa Gasparilla. It was supposed to happen this weekend. They pushed it out to May. It's part of their pirate festival, and it's fantastic. But this week, the city of Tampa and the organizers of the parade decided, no go. We're not doing the festival. They thought about it, it's just not right. Right now, the parade, or the race, was supposed to go live in May. As of right now, they say they're still making a decision. And they've been pushing that race for a while. This is live, this is a big deal. Come out Monday. Set your calendar, Monday the 22nd. They're going to announce kind of their thoughts. So check out Gasparilla half and see what they're gonna do. It should be interesting as we follow kind of what these live races are doing and how they're handling things. Not too bad. I'm up near 3.5 miles right now. Yep. So I encourage all of you at home, just keep going. Push it however you have to get done to your goal today. You know, typically on a Saturday or a Sunday, I'd be doing a long run. Sorry, the dogs are going crazy. I like to do longer runs, like maybe 8 or 9 miles. And then during the week, do like shorter, like 3-mile or 4-mile runs. So since I'm about 3.5, I'm gonna slow it for a minute so I can get something to drink. Because I'm not talented enough to walk and drink. Get a little towel. So I need a few extra things. Adam has tchotchkes, like his baby Yoda. And he just goes and he's done. But I need my spark drink, maybe some water, my phone, a movie. See, because when I'm inside, I don't have all the scenery as I do outside. Oh, nice. Okay. Bluegrass Half is supposed to be live on March 27th. Not to be silly, but I'm from Wisconsin and I know where Kentucky is. Is that at risk for snow? That seems a little early in the season. That seems like it might be a little chillier, but it would be good weather. I know, like, being from Wisconsin, Adam and I are from Wisconsin, you're not gonna get any races there till like May or June. One race that we would love to do is, if you're familiar with Wisconsin, we absolutely love the Door County area. I call it like the mitten. It's the peninsula. And they hold it normally in May. Like, it's beautiful up in the state park up there. And I've been wanting to get up there, but we haven't. Well, last year, yeah, you couldn't. And then the year before, it just didn't work out. So as soon as things calm down, and our schedules don't really allow for it this year, I don't even think they're gonna hold it, because Wisconsin's doing still a lot of like quarantine and regulation stuff. So I just don't think this year is the year for Wisconsin activities. But that's my dream, is to go up there and do that one. And everybody knows my other dream is to do Hawaii, the full marathon. We will. We're gonna get back there. I'm gonna try. I don't know. Don't hold me to it. I'm gonna try to do it this December if they hold it. But if you watch anything about Hawaii news, it's real rough out there. It's tough to get out there. Alani would be great, but like, even how they're managing the Disney resort in Hawaii, Alani, there's not much you can do. Like, so I wouldn't want to go all the way out there, and then we can't do some of the things that make Hawaii great. So we will try, hopefully this year, and if not, who knows? I don't know if I'll be a marathoner much longer. That probably is the toughest of my training, is when we're prepping for a full marathon. It is not my preferred distance. It's a lot of dedication. It's time that I just don't have. And I don't consider myself super fast, so I can do it. So we'll see. So let me kick this back up a little bit. Okay, so I'm here at 4 miles. Well, not quite, no. I got a little bit. I'm at 3.8. But I was walking a little bit. I'd love to knock these last 2 out pretty quickly. So, also, Adam and I tried for the lottery for London. Did not get in. Or was it Berlin? Sorry, Berlin. Berlin, Germany. We did not get that. Let me see. My greatest regret is not doing the coast to coast when Disneyland had races. The year that they ended it, I had booked a stay to go out there, and I was all ready, and they canceled it. And so that is my greatest regret, that I didn't pull the trigger faster and get my coast to coast. And I guess you can always find them on eBay, but to me it's not the same. Like, I'm struggling liking my virtual medals. I love the story that goes with all the medals that I have. So I miss that. With the virtuals, you just, to me, I don't have the story with everyone. Okay, 2 miles left. So, shouldn't be too bad. I'll talk for a little bit longer, and then I'll probably just kick out the last mile. So you guys better hurry up. Hey, Bob, I got you. If I had that, that would be my coveted medal too. Although, my ultimate favorite, I'll never ever forget it, is just my first Tower of Terror. That was the first race I did. I had fun running, but I didn't really go to like a real race, like some 5Ks. And I didn't know what I was doing, but it was phenomenal. And that is what I cherish about it. It's like showing Adam some of these things and kind of, you relive those experiences. I have to admit, I'm getting a little worn out. I'm going to put my speed up a little bit, try to pick this up, be done a little faster. I'm almost done. No, I'm good. I hope you guys got dressed for the occasion too. This is where I need my movies. Like, this is like a good scene coming on, and lately I've been watching a lot of Netflix shows. Adam and I watched The Crown. I watched Bridgerton. We watched some like crime dramas. will tell you this. I'm looking forward to a good lunch after this. After a good run, I love sandwiches. I know it's not exciting, but just like a sub or a turkey sandwich. This, my friends, is why I don't bother with makeup when I run. The other thing that I was just thinking, Adam changed out his new shoes. Shoes have been a real struggle for me because I used to wear Brooks. They're great, but I like a real thin, lightweight shoe. I don't know if that's good for me or bad, but I've been kind of going back and forth. I like New Balance, the real thin, like foam shoe, but also a thicker Brooks. So I'm kind of on the fence right now of what I'm doing, because shoes can make a really big difference in your run and even injury. It's about time that I change mine up. It's like a hard decision on what to buy. Bella! My dog. No, hamburgers don't count as a sandwich. Maybe. I also love cookies. It's a terrible habit. I love a good cookie, especially just plain chocolate chip or like M&M cookies. You know, cupcakes are like the big thing right now, but I'm not a real big cupcake fan. I'll eat them, but they're not that exciting to me. Okay, I'm right here about 5 miles. So I just have near 1 mile left. One thing I've been experimenting about, speaking of cookies, is during like marathons. I know people eat like food, like pretzels and stuff. I've never done that. I kind of want to see how that feels. Test some things out. People like Twizzlers or gummy bears. I've heard they're a good alternative. One time for a marathon, we took Cheez-Its. I did like those. Those are more up my alley. But bananas, never, never. I can't stand bananas. So I'd like to ask you guys, since we were talking about medals a little earlier and runs, is there a race that you like as good medals? I love like fun, different kind of stuff. So if you come across any, let me know. So I'm coming real close here. I see about 0.75. So just a little bit, a few more minutes, and I'll be good to go. So I'm kind of gonna keep my mouth closed for a little bit. I'm gonna finish out this last little bit and say goodbye to all of you. One thing we're missing in this stream is music for you guys. I hear it here, but wish you guys had some music in the background. Okay, so I've got about 0.25. You guys kick it up a notch too and finish out with me. That was something. So I'm finished up. I'm gonna turn the speed down a little bit. Hold on, let me catch my breath. I'll bring Adam in for the last minute or two here so we can just say goodbye. Thank you for watching us, and we hope you're having a great Princess Weekend.
Oh,
Where?
Visitor here.
Yeah, my niece.
Okay, we need to get a selfie of us finishing our 10K, right?
Yeah, go get Dexter.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Great job.
So, it's been an awesome morning with you guys.
Yes.
We hope that you had an awesome morning too.
Thank you so much for watching with us and running with us. A couple of you, right? And make sure tomorrow morning, set your alarm clock, because we will be back here tomorrow at 9 o'clock. We won't be here. We'll be here on your YouTube, but we will be at the Magic Kingdom area, resort area, all day. We're going to end at the castle. There's going to be some phenomenal, fun things going on. Make sure you don't miss it, right?
The morning on Bait Lake is gorgeous.
It's going to be awesome.
It's my favorite walkway.
It's going to be great. All right, I need to change. I'm still soaking wet. Yeah. I actually went out and did a couple runs around the...
oh, good. He caught up with me.
Couple runs around the lake while she was running, so, you know, staying active.
Exactly.
All right, are you done?
I'm all done. I'm just walking while we talk. So.
All right, perfect. Well, I'm ready to end the stream.
Thanks, everybody. Have a good Saturday.